Hey, it's your boy Daytonas, and today we are going to be talking about my thoughts on Season 9. This is Season 8 gameplay, but I wanted to use this for a different video, but I'm going to use it for this video. So anyway, Season 9, we're going to be talking about four main things. Arena, the new legend, character buffs and nerfs, and weapons, like the bow, for example. Anyway, first we're going to start with the legend buffs and nerfs. So I think the biggest one is either Lifeline Shield getting removed, but her health drone can be deployed faster, and it heals more. It heals 8 health instead of 5 health now. And low profile got removed, so Wraith, Lifeline, Watson all got buffed. Also, Fuse has 2 tacticals, and his tactical recharge is reduced. So, they'll be more abundant, basically.
Need to recharge my shields.
Horizon's tactical got nerfed too. She moves 30% slower, and she can't strafe as much, and you can only stay on the top for 2 seconds. Which is a little longer than you'd think. Yeah. Also, Loba got super fixed. Well, I mean, she needed this for a while. But now you can run while using your tactical, and it actually works instead of doesn't work. But her ultimate got a nerf where it charges a little slower. It takes 120 seconds instead of 90. So... Oh yeah, Octane got his stim nerfed so that... I mean, it was a little... You know what? Well, his stim does 20 damage instead of 12. Like, it chunks itself more. But his stim charges faster. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's all I can think of. So now we're going to talk about the weapons. Like, the bow. So the bow is a single fire weapon, which has travel time, but it's fairly fast. It's good for close to mid-range combat. The biggest sight it can have is a ×3. There are also 2 new hop-ups. Deadeye's Tempo, which increases the fire rate if you shoot at the perfect time, and Shattercaps, which basically turns it into a shotgun. Now, both of those hop-ups can be used on the bow, but Deadeye's Tempo can also be used for the Sentinel, and the 30-30 gets Shattercaps, which I feel like that really buffs the Sentinel with the Deadeye's Tempo, because it usually shoots pretty slow, and it shoots way faster now. And Shattercaps for the 30-30 make it viable for close range. Now, since we got 2 new hop-ups, they removed 2 hop-ups. The Skull Piercer and Hammer Points. Hammer Points increased damage to the flesh, but the P2020 and the Mozambique got nerfed because of that. But the P2020 does 18 damage instead of 15, but its fire rate got slowed down, like, a lot. I mean, it's very noticeable. And the Mozambique now has 6 shots and a tighter pellet spread. And since the Wingman and the Longbow got the Skull Piercer removed, they now do more headshot damage. And yeah, that's the weapons. Alright, I'm going to talk about Arena for a second. So Arena is a 3v3 CSGO-ish styled arena where you have 1 life, and there are 9 rounds maxed and 3 rounds minimum. Either you're going to get destroyed or you're going to destroy the other team, or it's balanced, which that's usually what happens, and it's so much fun. RNG is gone because you can buy your weapons with money or crafting materials, I guess, instead of getting lucky and getting what you want off drop or something.
Need to recharge my shield.
Yeah. Oh yeah, also there are supply drops that come in around like 2 minutes into the game, and they grant you better weapons every single round. So like you'll start off with a full random blue kitted weapons in the crate. You can save your money if you want to, or you can just spend everything, like all the money, and be a little poorer. Next round, you automatically spawn in with a body with an armor and a helmet and a gray knockdown shield. You can also get res, but you can't get revived. That's the big thing. And abilities you have to buy too. Like if you want more Wraith phase shifts or more Pathfinder grapples, you have to buy them. But Wraith's tactical is really it's really cheap. So don't worry about not being able to buy it if you're a Wraith main. Yeah, though, if you use your ability, it doesn't go on cooldown unless you have more. But for the most part, if you use your ability and it's your last one, you'll lose it. And also, some ultimates have to be put on a cooldown-ish thingy, because you can't use it every round. Like Bloodhound's ultimate or Crypto's ultimate, you can't use those like every single round. But some ultimates, actually no, I don't think you can buy an ultimate every round. Some ultimates you can do on the ground, like Valk's, you can do on first round, I think. Oh wait, I forgot about the weapons. The Peacekeeper's in the care package, and the triple take, or no, the Peacekeeper's ground loot, the triple takes the care package gun, which really sucks for me. But a lot of PK fans will love that. So, in order to compensate for that, the Peacekeeper now does 99 damage, 11 pellets with 9 damage each. If you hit at least all your pellets and another one, you can get a one-shot flesh. Did you see earlier how the Peacekeeper like held its charge for a little bit and then it went away? Well, that's changed, so now it doesn't do that, but the triple take does that. There's also a new weapon category, the marksman weapons. There isn't any new guns in there. It's like the 30-30, the triple take, the G7, and the bow. Those are all the guns that are in the marksman weapon category. Thus, so now the triple take, since it used to be a sniper, now I can't take sniper optics anymore, which really sucks. So you can't really go long range with the triple take. Anyway, we're about to talk about the new legend, aka Valkyrie. Yeah, we're about to talk about the new legend in a sec. My Peacekeeper aim sucks, by the way. Well, it used to. It's not as bad as it was before. So I didn't win this game, but just stay tuned, I do win. Maybe I win with Valkyrie, maybe I don't. Alright. Anyway, we're about to talk about Valk's ultimate first, since this is how I start the clip. So, Valkyrie's ultimate acts like a mobile respawn beacon that can be disabled, and if you disable it or get shot at, you keep 75% ult charge. And her passive allows her to see enemies when you're flying. And you also have a jetpack. And you also see gameplay of the bow. So this was like the first game after the game was fixed. So that's her passive. She can basically just fly up into the air and shoot rockets. That's her tactical. They do 25 damage and 40 max damage. It affects a radius. And it can stun enemies like an arc star. But it's a little more intense. So I use this jetpack to get the high ground on this Gibby when he was using the Spitfire. And this is the bow. And you can see like, did you see like the little two? You know what, never mind. So I outplayed this Gibby, or I at least try to. I see that the bubble's about to go down, so I reposition with the jetpack. I stun him. He couldn't use his arm shield, and I destroyed him. So I basically explained all of her abilities. Now, her jetpack, you can't, while you're using it, you can't like do anything other than shoot your rockets, which makes you really, really vulnerable and really, really slow. As you can see on the, yeah, right there, the peacekeeper, or the triple take care package, and I'm really sad. So I was playing ranked earlier today, and I just found a Kraber laying on the ground, and I went off with the Kraber. I was hitting almost all my shots. That was crazy. Anyway, Valk, so some pro tips. When you're using her tactical in the air, like, you can make the enemies think that you fell off the map, but you can just hover there with your tactical. Like, you don't really have to move, because it uses so little fuel. You'll see when it's like the final two people. So that's basically Season 9 explained. And Spitfire is just as broken as it used to be. Yeah, the missiles, they can kill. Like, don't underestimate that they can't kill. They're very deadly when you're weak. But yeah, again, they're easy to see coming, and you can easily dodge them. Honestly, I think that Valkyrie's a really balanced legend. Like, she has her ups, she has her downs. And by the way, I got a 2K this game, which is really nice. This is like my first game playing as Valkyrie. So we have like 4 minutes left of game played. I'm just going to explain like what I did, how I did it, and all that. So yeah, though, I was in the zone, they had to come to me. They did a fairly smart rotation. I tried to use my rockets, but they dodged them. So I tried to jump on top of that guy, but I wasn't confident. I was trying to play it smart. You know what? Instead of talking about gameplay, I'll talk about some lore, how about? Would that be nice? Some lore. So Valkyrie is actually Viper's dad, or daughter. Which is really cool. But here's the thing, you kill Viper in the Titanfall 2 campaign. Like you as Jack Cooper and BT. You kill them. Oh yeah, you can't fire the missiles like directly under you unless you're like far enough out or up. You know, that's Valkyrie explained. I don't think anything else changed. Like, I don't think that heat shields, well, heat shields didn't get removed, or the mobile respawn beacon.
30 seconds to ring close. Just a little further.
Yeah, I should have just medkitted up or something, but that probably would have made them want to push. So I wanted to keep them in here because I knew the storm was going to, going to get out. So like it's like around here. Yeah, you can see that you use like no fuel. You're just hovering out there. And also you're really yeah, with her passive, it's super easy to dodge rockets. Like a Gibby ult or a Bangalore ult. I don't know why that guy didn't shoot. He didn't. So I'm super happy with this game. Because this was the first game that I actually got to play Valk, like, seriously. At least in BR, because I was playing arenas. So the game was broken. Like, it was actually broken. Like, the servers wouldn't start. Nothing would start. Like, you could only play the base legends like Bloodhound, Wraith, Bangalore. You can play any pay legends like Fuse or Crypto or Mirage. So I think it's fairly obvious who won this game. So I had height on everyone. Oh yeah, your rockets take a sec to travel, so you can hit yourself with your rockets. Just a nice little pro tip. So I didn't decide to worry about the lifeline since she was down. She can't super res anymore. But she did decide to try to revive herself, which wasn't the play. And as you can see up in the top right corner and right here, IEV. That's her base finisher too. I think it's one of the cooler ones. And as you can see, I win. Anyway, I think season 9 is epic. Thanks for watching, and yeah. Oh yeah, there are emotes.